Hi sports fans, this is Brian. I'm coming to you with a quick update on some baseball news that went on. First off, I want to talk about Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro Suzuki picked up his 3,000th hit. This has been a long-standing career for Ichiro Suzuki. He's been in the major leagues for 9 years here in America. People forget that he came over from Japan. He had already played 10 years over there. But Suzuki is now the 30th player to make it to the 3,000 hit club. Suzuki's 3,000 hit came in the top of the 7th inning against the Colorado Rockies. Suzuki hit a sharply hit ball to right field that deflected off of the right fielder's glove. And as usual, Suzuki used his power and his sharp hits to come through in the clutch again for his 3,000 hit. Suzuki said that he's glad that the hit came because now he uplifted the veil and has taken the burden off his shoulders. He also went on to say that he appreciated how much the Seattle Mariners fans showed him love and cheered for him. As many of you know, he was with the Seattle Mariners for a long time until his departure 3 years ago. I'll tell you, like 4 years ago when he went to the Yankees. Now he's with the Miami Marlins. Ichiro is a class act and a stand-up guy. Congratulations to you, Ichiro Suzuki, on making the 3,000 hit club. I'm pretty sure you'll be in the league a few more years because you have that longevity because of your style. You're not one of those power hitters. Ichiro also said that he was a huge fan of Paul Molitor, and anyone knows Paul Molitor. When Paul Molitor got his 3,000 hit, it was a home run to right field. So at first, Ichiro said that he was hoping the ball was going out, and then he said as he rounded second, he remembered that Paul Molitor's ball was a home run, and since he admired Paul Molitor so much, he wanted that milestone and that legacy to stay with Paul Molitor. So he was glad he got the triple instead of the home run because he admired him so much. Oh, alright, Pete fans. The next piece of news I have is about Alex Rodriguez. Love him or hate him, many people really can't stand Alex Rodriguez. Really, people don't care about Alex Rodriguez. But I will say this: Alex Rodriguez is an outstanding baseball player, an outstanding shortstop, and outstanding third baseman. Now, he's okay DH. As many people know, A-Rod announced the other day that his last game will be Friday. He will be retiring from the Yankees. And A-Rod has had a stellar 23-year career. And he started out, as many people know, his first game was for the Seattle Mariners. A lot of people don't know. A-Rod came in, he's a 19-year-old kid. He came in with the Seattle Mariners, and he was up there with Ken Griffey. Him and Ken Griffey back then, A-Rod was a little bit slimmer. He bulked up a little bit as he got to Texas. But A-Rod was a whole lot slimmer. He was a slick shortstop at the time. A-Rod was probably one of the highest prospects to come out of high school the year he came out, and the Marlins were real high up on him. So when they recruited A-Rod, or actually when they signed A-Rod, he didn't stay in Trenton too long before they sent him right on up to the doggone major leagues. And once he got to the major leagues, his defensive skills, he made a huge impact. And it was kind of like a passing on a torch type thing too with him and Griffey. Griffey was kind of like on the way out of Seattle at the time. A-Rod was kind of like the new hot fresh face coming in, and so it was kind of like passing the torch from Ken Griffey to Alex Rodriguez. But Alex Rodriguez said, he went on to say that he loved the New York fans, he appreciated New York fans, and he loved the Texas fans. A-Rod actually will not retire until the end of next week. What's going to happen is the Yankees are going to release A-Rod, and the reason they're going to release him is so that he would end up collecting all the $27 million he's owed off the contract he signed back in 2007. So A-Rod will collect this $27 million that he's owed by the Yankees, and GM Brian Cusman went on to say that A-Rod will be transitioning into a special advisor role. It's probably going to be more like developing young guys coming up in the Yankees organization. As you know, The Yankees have a lot of aging ball players. Mark Teixeira, too, is another player that's going to retire from the Yankees soon. CC Sabathia is getting up there in age. I don't think he's going to be playing too much longer. And, of course, you know, A-Rod just retired. Teixeira is retiring. So the Yankees are going to have to rebuild. So they're going to need people that know how to help young guys come along. Like I said, love Alex Rodriguez or hate Alex Rodriguez. The steroid stuff, all that is cool, but his on the field aspect of his career cannot be denied. The man had a doggone in 22 years. He had a 295 batting average. He had over 2,000 RBIs, over 2,000 hits, and of course, you know, he's a part of the 3,000 hit club too. Not to mention he had 629 stolen bases and 500 some home runs. So A-Rod had a stellar career. My opinion, he might not make it into the Hall of Fame because of the steroid stuff. I'm just going to be honest with you. Guys like him and Bond should be in, but I doubt they make it in. It's sad and it's a shame, and a lot of times I think people take this personal stuff, off the field stuff, a little bit too far. Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. A-Rod made a few mistakes. He atoned for his mistakes, and I don't think people should be held, his off the field stuff should be held against him. I think a guy's merits on the field should and always should over trump whatever they did off the field. If you was a great ball player on the field, I think you should be judged by your greatness on the ball field, not off of it. That's all I have. Any more baseball news, any more sports news, you can check me out at BBryan8 on Twitter. Hit me up, follow me, and I'll follow back. Thank you.